everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I'm going to tell y'all a story time. And, oh my god, now I'm out of breath. Okay, this story time is about the time that I turned down $15,000 to be, I don't even know. I don't even know what you would call this. I'm about to tell y'all this story. This happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I was up late one night on Instagram and oh my gosh, I got an email. I think I had just got done posting a picture or something. So I got an email and it was from this guy. Wait, no, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up because you need the facts to really believe this story. Okay, so this is the email that I got. This story time might be a little bit long, so you might want to get you a snack and a drink. And girl, it's good though, it's juicy, it's some tea. So this email said in the subject line, celebrity pool party. It says, hello, I'm Amy Newton, a representative for several multi-billionaire businessmen and multi-millionaire businessmen interested in coordinating a private celebrity pool party and networking event in Miami, Florida. This event is private, so they put private, discreet, invite only, like in capital letters. Private, very discreet, invite only, and will not be made public by any sources or social media outlets. For privacy reasons, we do not release names of anyone attending this event. It says, my clients will compensate you the sum of $15,000 US to attend the private celebrity pool party and networking event. Accommodations. All ladies attending will be allowed to bring one guest of their choice that must be at least 21 years of age. Flight, room, and ground transportation will be paid for by my clients for both of you. Two flights on a reputable airline, adequate ground transportation, and security will be provided.
I want the last one.
You want the what?
Last one.
Which is what? Naja, that's $100.
I have $100 right here.
Naja, what is wrong with you? You're a fiend. Why would you want to give me $100?
Because.
No, Naja, don't you want to? Listen to mommy. Don't you want to ration it out?
No.
Oh my gosh. Where did you get that money?
I still have some left.
Baby, are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure. I make my money to get games.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see something. My baby says she make her money to get games. Hold on, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Literally, baby, I need you to get out of here. This is an adult story time.
I will.
Alright, I'll see you later. Literally, y'all, it just took us so long to get that situated. Where was I? Okay, so 2 flights on a reputable airline, adequate ground transportation, and security will be provided. 1 room at Mandarin Oriental, the St. Regis Bal Harbor Resort, Miami, or 1 hotel South Beach. All ladies and their guests will have full access to the spa and all amenities the hotel offers are paid for by my clients. Makeup artist, wardrobe, and hair will be provided. All ladies attending the event will have the chance to network, build business connections while relaxing and having fun throughout the duration of the trip. Private celebrity pool party and networking event, date August 11, 2019, time 5 to 9 p.m. No, 5 to 9:30 p.m. Location Miami, Florida. Wardrobe. All ladies attending must be comfortable wearing a white crop top with a G-string bottom. Please understand that certain details of this event I am not authorized to give through email. You must speak with a representative over the phone. If you are interested in more information, please leave a valid contact number along with your Instagram profile, and a representative will contact you shortly after. Please note, keep in mind this is a private event. We want to create a comfortable, relaxed environment of fun and sexiness. If you receive this email, one of my clients came across your Instagram profile If you are not interested, I thank you so much in advance for taking the time out to read through this email. I look forward to hearing from you. Respectfully, Amy Newton. And then they put like this warning, this email. So I sat on it for a minute. I was sitting there like, oh my God, like $15,000, and I just got done saying how broke I was the other day, and I need something to come through. Like, I need my Instagram to pop. I need something to come through. And I was like feeling down in the dumps, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I should talk to somebody about it. So I forwarded the email to my mom's email, and I was like, you know, basically, can you take a look at this? Tell me if you think that it's fraud or whatever. But the thing is, see, my mom is not on Instagram. She's not really social media savvy. She's a businesswoman, but she's not savvy or hip to like how the promotions go on Instagram, how you can just shout out somebody's business and get paid for it. So I kind of was like, it's a 50-50. She could say it's a scam, and then she could say like it's not. She doesn't really know. So then I asked Darren about it, and we talked about it for a little bit, and he was like, well, I mean, he didn't really give me an answer. Like, he just was kind of sitting there, because the thing about us is, like, we've had a lot of conversations regarding like the limits on how sexy I can go. And for me, I feel like I should be able to go as sexy as I want to go, which it took. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'm not going to act like it's a cookie cutter relationship and like we don't never have arguments, disagreements. We do, and we talk them shits out, and we go on about our day. But you know, what man would really want his girl to be out there like that? Like, I just feel like there's money to be made, and I might as well capitalize on what I have now, because I'm young still, and I want to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. And if I feel comfortable with it, then it shouldn't be a problem. So I need somebody that's going to be okay with that. And of course, I'm going to check with him. Like, I'm not going to be doing anything like I'm not interested in. But there are certain things that like I would post just because I'm comfortable with my sexiness and stuff like that. So we talked about it, and he was like, well, I mean, you already post bikini pictures, you already post this, it's not like it's that far off from what you already do. But I don't know if it was curiosity or what, but I just was like, all right, let me just see what they talking about. Like, it's probably a scam anyway, because I get emails like that, not like this extensive, like never have I gotten an email this thorough or extensive. But when I saw the professionalism of the email and how everything was like boom, 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 you will have this, you will have this, you will have this, I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, with that said, so I sent them, you know, a reply, and I put my number in my Instagram account. So I realized that I sent it to my mom. So I thought that I sent my Instagram account and my phone number to them, but I didn't. So maybe that was God right there, like, girl, no. So then I thought about it, I said, dang, they didn't never hit me back. So I went back to look, and I had actually sent it to my mom. So I was like, oh, let me send it to them. So then shortly after that, somebody hit me up. You know, they was texting me. Let me see if I still have the text messages. I thought I deleted them, because this situation was so crazy when I tell you. Hold on, maybe I do still have them. Okay, basically, I think I got rid of them. Okay, so basically the person texted me, and they were like, I'm so and so, is it okay for us to talk now, whatever? And I was like, yeah. Now mind y'all, it was late, it was like close to midnight. So I was like, so we conducting business after midnight? So already my antennas went up for that. So I went in the bathroom, and I talked to him on the phone, because I felt like embarrassed and nervous to talk to him in front of Darren. So I went in the bathroom, and he was just basically like, I'm so and so, and you know, basically he was giving me the rundown, and he was trying to see what I was comfortable with. He was like, so what would you say it is that you're pursuing right now? Like, are you modeling? Are you, what did he say, brand ambassador? He named a couple different things, and I didn't want to give him too much information because I didn't want to rule out anything. But I just was like, well, I mean, I guess you could call it modeling, or like, I'm really, like, I definitely didn't want to give him my YouTube or tell him that I was a vlogger or anything like that, because I just didn't want to give him that information. So I kept it real general, and I just told him, like, Yeah, you could call it modeling, brand ambassador, like whatever opportunity, promotion, things of that nature. So he was like, okay, cool, cool. Like, I could tell, first of all, I could tell he was smoking in the background. He was doing a whole bunch of stuff. Sounded like he was in his glove compartment. But then he was like, can you hear me? And I was like, okay, yeah, I can hear you now. So he just kept telling me like the rundown. He was like, it's going to be like 50 girls. You've already been selected by my client. And he told me like what he does. He basically gathers like the girls, and to me it sounded like grooming. Like, when I tell y'all, this sounds so crazy. Like, the fact that I even entertained this conversation was like, damn, girl. So he was telling me like, you know, if you decide to do it, you will be paid $15,000. Like, he was so thorough. When I tell y'all, this boy did not skip a beat. He was like, you're gonna be in Miami, it's gonna be a whole bunch of businessmen. They're not gonna be athletes or in the music industry, but they are successful businessmen, and it's like a win-win because they just want to see y'all walking around with like little to no clothes on at a pool, like a pool party. And you know, you basically just walk around, look cute, have fun, and I don't know, guess like tell them what it is that you're pitching or what it is that you need an investment for, and they basically just give it to you. So I'm like, okay, this sounds too good to be true. I was like, you know, I've been on the beach in a thong before, so that's not a problem. My only concern in my head like was, am I gonna have to have on heels? Because, girl, London Bridge is falling down. I didn't want to have on heels like for this whole situation, but I'm like, that's sexy, but I hate walking in heels. Like, I'm already tall, so I hate walking in heels. And then I also was worried about being like one of the only girls that didn't have surgery, even though naturally I'm very curvy and everything. I just didn't want to, like, I have stretch marks, like I had a baby, like I didn't want to feel out of place at all. Like, if I'm gonna do something, then I have to be the lead. I have to be her. I can't be doing all this competition and feeling bad about myself, girl. None of that. I don't like that. So I was concerned about that, but I didn't say anything. I just kept it cool, let him do most of the talking. I had on a cute little, I had my little voice on, so he knew I was cute and classy. So then he started talking about like he told me I could have my boyfriend there. He's like, you can have anyone with you, male or female. They can stay in the room. They have access. Like, the only thing is they can't come with you to the actual event. And that's where Darren had a problem. And he was like, you know, I'm thinking, duh, like, that's, why would my boyfriend come to the event? I'm trying to finesse, like. So that was a problem. And I think it was curiosity more than anything else, because I've never done anything like that. I've never put myself out there like that, but I just wanted to see. And so the thing that threw me off was when he was like, do you have any questions? I told him no, because I really didn't. Like, he covered everything, and everything was pretty much covered in the email as well. He was asking me, like, he never asked me how old I was, which was good because I would have lied. And he was like, so basically, you know, you're gonna fly in, I'm gonna put you in your room or whatever, you'll have security. Wait, did I read that to y'all? Wait, I feel like I missed that part. He said you will have security. I'm like, security? Like, I didn't know why little old me would need security, but I was like, okay, that's fine. And basically he was like, they're not allowed to say anything nasty or sexual to you whatsoever. They have to keep it very classy and like professional. And as soon as they say something out of the way, they have to leave. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so he was like, nobody is allowed to come back to anybody's room and all this stuff. I was like, okay, like, now this is starting to sound kind of fake. And then, so when I told him I didn't have any questions, he kept on like talking, and he was like, so that's basically it, but, you know, are you comfortable with, like, you know, I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that, but there's a trend right now with the side boob and the under boob. And I was like, yeah, I'm comfortable with the under boob or whatever. And then he was like, well, you know, there's a female, he said there would be female celebrity, like, women there to, like, coach us and tell us what to do, what not to do. And he was like, this is one of their brands, and, you know, these will be the shirts that you all will be wearing at the event. Okay guys, I'm back. So alright, let me tell y'all. So he ended up asking me like, was I comfortable with this and that, and I was like yes. And he was like, okay, because there's someone, yeah, there's a female celebrity that's going to be reaching out in email, and she's gonna ask you about these tops. And he sent me pictures of them, and he was telling me like they look like this, and I cannot. I'm gonna insert the pictures of what they look like. He was like, you have to be comfortable with this. Like, the second one I was okay with, but the first one I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, who is going to walk around with this top on? So I said, at this point, like, I know I'm not right for this position. Like, I'm just gonna entertain whatever he talking about, and then I'm gonna be done with it. So I get an email from April Carter, and it says, hello, I'm April Carter. I work in talent acquisition, and I'm looking for bold, beautiful, fearless, sophisticated ladies interested in modeling crop tops for Sleepwear by Amour Beauté. Sleepwear by Amour Beauté is a crop top brand being launched by a well-known celebrity female, inspired by the desire to make women feel sexy and confident. All models will be shipped product in the mail and compensated to go live on their Instagram modeling the product. All models that are able to travel will be compensated for doing photo shoots and pop-up shops for Sleepwear by Amour Beauté. All models traveling are allowed to bring a +1 of their choice. Flight, room, and ground transportation is paid for by Sleepwear by Amour Beauté. No modeling experience is needed. You must have a PayPal account to receive payment, and all ladies must present an official identification to prove that you are at least 18. It says how to apply. If you are interested in learning more information, please leave the following information below, and our representative, Chris Thomas, will contact you shortly after. That's who I was speaking to. So it says name and IG name, contact cell phone number, are you at least 18 years of age, height, weight, bust, waist, ethnicity, eye color, experience. And then you have to comply with the instructions carefully and blah blah blah. So I got this email while I was still on the phone with him, and as soon as I told him like yes I was okay with the underboob, I got that email. And then he was like, yeah, so she's gonna email you, and all you have to do is hit her up on Instagram, or no, she's gonna, after she emails you, she'll, or something, after we get off the phone, then she's gonna go in your Instagram DMs. All she needs you to do is go on live for a little bit with a crop top on, showing underboob if you already have one, or she'll pick out a picture off your profile and tell you to cut up that shirt and go live for like 15 minutes. The audition is really easy, and that's all you have to do. And then once she sends you, every time she sends you a box, she'll give you $1,000 payment, and you know, it'll be like a brand ambassadorship where she'll send me a box of like 12 to 15 items, and then she'll want me to just model those. And then they said in Miami, like for one of the days I had to walk around, like, let's just say South Beach, with like all these other girls with these shirts on, with these big boobs that I got. And I was like, there's no way, like the way there's no way. I told him, like, he was like, do you have any questions? He was like, basically she just wants to see that people are fearless and they don't care what other people have to say. He was like, she's the type of person that does not care what other people have to say whatsoever. He was like, once you okay everything with her, you do the audition and everything's good, we'll send you over NDAs. I was like, well, this is getting serious. He was like, we're gonna send you over NDAs, you have to sign them, and then we can get the ball rolling from there. You'll have your first payment of half of the money. Like, we'll link you up with somebody in your area. He was like, where do you live at? And I was like, North Carolina. But I was not finna tell him like what city. So I was like, if he asked me what city, I'm hanging up the phone. So I told him North Carolina. He was like, okay, well, yeah, we'll have somebody in your area or near you coordinate with you where y'all can meet at, or come to you, and so they could give you your payment or something. I was like, what? So then he was like, okay, so this is the part that threw me. He was like, you know, and all you have to do is be willing to invest in yourself. Like, now, once you get there and everything is set in stone and you're actually going to do the event and you receive half your money up front, they're going to expect you to invest back in yourself. Like, you don't have to, but people who invest back into themselves get, like, I guess more perks, more, like, supposedly these people put you in contact with, like, brands and, like, shows, commercials, like, anything you want to do, like, and all you have to do is invest, like, $1,500 back into yourself. And I was like, hold up. He was like, you know, you have to do that up front. And then when he said up front, I was like, okay, I'm going to let him finish what he got to say. And then it's question time. And then so he was like, but you don't have to. Like I said, you know, if you decide not to, let me know, because you'll be on a different list. And just know that girls that actually want to invest back into themselves, you know, the businessmen can see that they're more serious about it and will be more likely to invest in them and have them come over you. And I was like, well, he was like, do you have any questions? And I was like, so can we just clarify, like, when is this $1,500 getting paid? Before I get paid? Or is it like I have to put that back into, like, y'all's hands, or y'all just only gonna give me, like, a lesser amount or whatever? Like, how is that gonna work? And he was like, oh, what $1,500? Like, he acted like he did not just get done telling me that I had to invest back into myself. And so he started talking again, and he was like, you know, basically recap everything he had just said. And I was like, okay, so let's clarify. When is the $1,500 getting paid? Like, when does that happen in this transaction? And he was like, well, you know, like I said, don't worry about that. No, you're good. You'll probably you're already chosen. Like, I was like, so I felt like if it was a scam, then they probably told him, like, if she starts asking questions about the $1,500, then just tell her she's fine. And then, you know, I think the whole point was to try to get people who were okay with giving $1,500 of their own dollars to them. I think that they went through all of this. Like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I basically was like, okay. So I get off the phone, and that's when I got the DM from this person talking about it. It was from a page with, like, no followers or whatever. He was like, she's gonna contact you from a page with no followers, and once you show her that you can go on Instagram Live with a crop top on and follow instructions very carefully, then you'll get your NDAs, and, you know, tomorrow you can have your money. So I started texting back and forth with this person in the DMs, and she was like, how are you doing, or whatever. And she was like, did you get the instructions from Chris? And I was like, yes, I did. She was like, do you have any questions? I was like, no. And she was like, so then she was like, I'm gonna go through your profile, and I'm going to pick out pictures of shirts that I like or that are close to the material of what I have, and if you could go live and, you know, cut them up, and even if, like, your underboob, like, if your nipple gets exposed or something like that, like, I want to see that you're okay with that. I was like, y'all got me messed up. I'm not getting on Instagram Live showing my boobs. Like, yeah, I'll wear, like, a revealing top, but I'm not finna get on Instagram Live showing my whole nipple, my areola. Like, no. And so I'm already knowing that this conversation is not going anywhere. So I'm like, I'm just going to play along for a little bit longer because I'm actually getting sleepy. I'm looking for the DMs. I think I might have deleted them. Hold on. Yo, I got to tell y'all, this... Let me type it in. Oh my gosh, my throat is so scratchy. Okay, I think I deleted them. I don't know. But... so yeah, so they picked out a picture or whatever, and they was like, you go cut up that top like exactly like the other one and just go on Instagram Live or whatever. And I was like, okay. And they was like, let me know, like, let me see pictures of the top when you get done cutting it so I can make sure it's right, and you can send me pictures of it. I was like, ew, these people is freaky. So girl, after that, like, I kind of deaded it, and I like blocked them. I blocked the dude. Like, I blocked everybody. I didn't want them calling me no more. I was like, this gotta be a scam. Like, y'all gotta tell me, do y'all think that it was a scam? Do y'all think it was legit? Like, I felt like, dang, is this what Instagram girls be doing? Like Like, is this how I get started? I'm not fit to do it. And I asked the guy, like, when I was on the phone with him, I said to him, I said, now, sir, my only concern is, like, the way my boobs is set up, I could be exposed because I really don't feel like that top is going to cover anything on me. And he was like, oh, see, no, she doesn't want people to feel like nervous about what other people are going to say or if other people judge them. And she's going to make a top, like, especially to fit your measurements. So she's going to fly you to LA. You're going to get, I think he said, you're going to get flown to LA. You're going to get a photo shoot. She's going to measure you. She's going to pay you, like, I don't know, $1,200-$1,500 for that. And every time you come back and forth, she's going to pay you $1,500. Like, he kept saying like $1,000 to $1,500. And he was like, so are you available in the next 2 to 3 weeks? I was like, yeah, I'm always available. And he was like, so you won't have any mishaps, but she really wants people that don't care. He was like, she's a huge celebrity. She has over 7 million Instagram followers. So I started trying to do the numbers in my head, because at first I thought it was Jada Waiter, because the way they kept saying Amore on their stuff. But then I was like, wait, no, when he said the 7 million Instagram followers, I was like, wait, is he talking about Trisha Paytas? Is he talking about I looked at Cardi B. It wasn't Cardi B. I was trying to think, like, women who really don't care, like Lady Gaga. Like, I don't know. I was thinking the craziest things, but I guess I'll never know, girl. I guess I will never know. I just missed out on $15,000 possibly, because everything sounded too good to be true. But I don't know. It was like some of the words being misspelled, certain little indicators. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna do it if my titties was gonna be exposed. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not here for that. Like, you would have to pay me a ton more to make myself look like an idiot. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, to me, sitting on Instagram live like that, like, my followers, and not to mention, it was like, by the time I got to her and we started talking, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I was like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if you know anything about, like, analytics and stuff like that, it doesn't make sense. Like, you didn't even ask me for my engagement. You didn't ask for anything to see when my followers are even active. So it really would not have made sense for me to go on Instagram live at that hour. Like, it was too much. So I was like, I'm done. I feel like it was a scam. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. Was it legit or a scam? Have you ever heard of this? I feel like with more Instagram followers, you get weirder and weirder emails and DMs. Not that I have a lot, but y'all can check it out for yourself. I'm trying to grow it, but I'm telling you, the things that you get are weird. So y'all make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye, guys.